How's it going, guys? Lieutenant Lunt here, bringing you another Rainbow Six Siege custom game mode. With the reviews of the last custom game mode I did, Deadshot, I got some mixed reviews saying it was a ripoff and saying that it was really good. It was never my intent to rip off a previously game mode, especially when people thought of it as One in the Chamber. It's not the same game mode. It's a different game mode. Everything is in the rules, so you can go ahead and follow it appropriately and change it here and there. But today, we're doing a completely different one. We're doing another pistols only game mode, but this one's going to be a little bit more in depth with the rules and whatnot, so let's get on into it. Alright, so for this game mode, it's called Quickdraw, and as I stated before, it's a pistols only game mode, and you can use any pistol that you want, and it's going to be mainly just that. So for the rules here, you can pick any map you want, doesn't matter which one. I'm still going to recommend staying at nighttime. It's a lot easier to see, which is going to be beneficial. The HUD settings keep normal. The match settings, you can change how many rounds or how many times you want to swap if you want to, but overall everything else is going to still be the same, so you don't have to worry about that. The game mode itself is going to be Hostage, alright, instead of Bomb like with the Deadshot game mode. Hostage is going to be more so set up so that you can go ahead and capture the hostage, use it as a way of defense, but you are not allowed to actually secure the hostage, alright, and end the round. You can do that if there's, I'd say, less than a minute left or so, and go from there. Turn the hostage death off. We don't want that at all. You can use it for a distraction like I stated, but that's pretty much it. Preparation phase, if you want to set it to 45 seconds, that's good. If you want to set it to a minute, you can always do that too. But make sure it's 600 seconds here, so you get a good 10 minutes out of the game mode. And so with that, we'll get into a little bit more in depth with the rules, and then we'll go ahead and show you some gameplay from it. Alright, so with the rest of the general rules here, I just want to state that you cannot use shield operators. Those are going to be at a disadvantage for the defenders, so no shield operators. That even means with Fuse and his shield also, and Blitz obviously. Now when it comes to the recruits, please do not use the shields for the recruits where you can keep it in front of you like you can with Blitz and Montang, but you can still use shield recruits, but you gotta keep the shield on your back. Alright, no ifs, ands, or buts from that. Alright, now for defenders, you cannot use Caveira. That's complete disadvantage, seeing how our gunner is so overpowered to begin with. Now you can use the secondary weapons for Vigil and Dokkaebi, but they gotta be on single shot only, alright, to be a complete disadvantage if you're able to use those machine pistols. Now you cannot use Sledges and Smoke's SMG-11 since it doesn't have the option to go to single fire. Even if you want to try to feather the trigger, it's not going to work out that way. Still unfair. And then obviously for Mira and Jackal, don't use the shotgun for their secondaries. Now here's the thing though, when you're playing, alright, if you run out of ammo, you gotta go ahead and knife. You cannot use your primary weapon for anything else other than blowing open hatches, blowing open walls, doors, whatever you need to do to get to said objective area. And you can go ahead and use non-lethals like smokes and flashbangs. Those are fine. Alright, the only lethal stuff you can use is grenades, but you have to use that to destroy equipment, to open up doors, walls, whatever you need to do. Breaching charges, same thing. Now if you run out of pistol ammo and you're resorting to knifing, do not use any lethal equipment that you have left over. Breaching charges, grenades, if you're defending, C4 or anything like that. It's not supposed to be meant that way. It says pistol only with the use of non-lethal equipment to your benefit with lethal equipment here and there. So just focus on the pistol kills. Now this is not your traditional pistols only game mode. You can go ahead and use operator abilities that are lethal and non-lethal, but you got to make sure you wasted all your pistol ammo first, so there's a little bit of a twist to it. Now Jackal, for instance, his stuff is non-lethal, so you can go ahead and use that from the get-go, but someone like Buck, you have to waste all your ammo first if you want to use the master key to kill someone. You can go ahead and use the master key here to go ahead and open up walls and whatnot, but if it's meant to kill, you got to waste all the pistol ammo. Someone like Ash, if you want to use that to kill someone, you gotta waste all the pistol ammo, but you can use it to open up doors. So each character is a specialty for it, even ones that do damage over time, like Legion here. Legion will go ahead and have to get all 7 of his mines before you can even want to use them, let alone you gotta waste all the pistol ammo again. So even Tachenka, Kapkan, if you want to use their abilities, you gotta waste all the pistol ammo. I mean, you know, I'm gonna sound repetitive here. But long story short, you can use this to your advantage for good strategies and whatnot, where you can have someone like Tachenka holding down an area with his gun, where everyone else who is attacking has to use their pistols and whatnot. That can be beneficial. Whereas you can have someone else that's holding down the fort, like Rook and whatnot, giving out the armor and whatnot. So there's a lot of benefits of doing this thing. So it's a really team-based game, especially if you got a lot of people toward this. So it's going to be very beneficial if you know what you're doing. Now you can go ahead and use Frost, for instance, but here's the issue with Frost, alright? If it's a 2v2 scenario and you put down a Frost mat and whatnot and the enemy team goes ahead and hits one of them, well, now it's a 2v1 scenario. That Frost trap is going to be an instant kill, alright? So that means that either your teammates or you got to go find the other Frost mats and destroy them, or you got to waste all your pistol ammo for Frost in order to try to go for that Frost mat kill. Or the best way of people are saying, if it's a 2v2 scenario, just place down one and that's it. Don't even worry about the other two. It kind of eliminates that stress of trying to take out everything else. Last but not least, if you have any additional questions of what operators can be used, cannot be used, along with their equipment and whatnot, you can go ahead and look into the description of the video and it'll have all the rules under there. If you want to try to figure out any more operability rules, scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll see the section for attackers and defenders. If they have an NA to it, then you don't have to worry about it. Just use their pistol appropriately, their equipment appropriately, all that kind of stuff. So everything else is stated. You guys should be all set. So I'll just go ahead and show you some gameplay from this game mode with a couple of my buddies, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll put out some more in the future.
Need to locate the hostage.
Oh, I never asked. Is everyone here? I'm assuming we are.
Yeah. Brandon's on the phone.
They're on 3rd floor. You can use your primary weapon to take out droids. Droids.
I still can't even do that.
This is not the droid you're looking for.
Hey, Tyler, remember what I told you?
10 seconds to go.
What?
Speaking of that, this is not the droid you're looking for.
5 seconds to insertion.
Or
No.
the drone. What happened?
Rescue attempt is a go.
What?
Find and secure the hostage.
It has something to do with Star Wars. What happened? I told you about it. That
Oh,
happened.
wasn't that droid on like crack or something?
No! Happened to me.
Yeah, everything was like all sped up.
Oh,
Then,
what I done?
I don't remember.
Let me message you here. I was laying in bed and I done something from halfway across the room.
Jacked off? Oh god!
One friendly operator remaining. One op 4 remaining.
Oh yeah.
I haven't tried that in a while.
What?
Nothing. We can still use C4 to blow out hatches and stuff, can't we?
Yes, you just can't use it to kill a player.
Son of a bitch. Oh, damn.
I
know that spot.
Friendly mission successful.
I can tell.
What?
Go get the main area.
You need to keep the
Go get this.
secure. Fortify the room.
Go get that. Yes, yes, go get that.
Secure the wall!
The hostage location is compromised. Get ready.
Hello.
10 seconds.
The hostage cannot die.
5 seconds to insertion.
Damn.
Get this one. Right here.
Be
Get this.
advised, Op 4 has visual
No, right here,
on the
right here.
hostage.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Just want to get over here by the ladder area too. This is reinforced. Remember, if you're using her gun, you need to make sure it's single fire.
One Op 4
I was
remaining.
using her pistol.
Wait.
Damn, you're good with that pistol.
Is it over here? Dropped.
Yeah.
It dropped. She's over here by the door here.
Last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
What?
I shot you so many times.
I noticed.
I don't understand.